Okay, welcome to another segment of our weight loss program here. If you haven't been following us, my name's Bill MacPhee. This is my mentor, Ken Gibbons. And we're on, or I should say I'm on a quest for a healthier lifestyle. And we're just putting these DVDs up, or these videos up on YouTube, just so you can follow it. So this is I think this is our 4th week that I've been trying to lose weight. And today's the Wednesday, the 18th of December, almost
Christmas
time.
next week.
Yes,
one week. Right. 1 week today, Bill.
Yeah. So, Ken, give the breakdown. Why don't you give the progress so far and recap that, and then we'll talk about the 4 success factors, and then I want to comment on a couple things, and then we'll wrap it up for this week.
Okay. 2 weeks ago, Bill had a little bit of a blip. His weight actually went up just slightly, but we've got on track. Last week, his weigh-in, he had lost another 2.6 pounds. And today when he was here, another 2.4 pounds that he had gone down, which means that since Bill started, 14.6 pounds you've lost.
Okay, so just almost 15 pounds. Very good.
Your waist, we started at 51, we're just over 47 now, so that's almost 4 inches. And the waist is a better indicator as to how your weight loss program is working. And yep, it seems to be working.
It's in front of a groove. Well, yeah, great. So that's good. So a couple things there. What we've done where I gained that 1 week. What really happens? I used to drink a lot of tea, an extra large Timmy's tea with double sugar and cream. And so when I gained there that 2 weeks ago, I said, well, okay. So I just went to black tea. I used to drink black tea, so that was no big problem. So I did that. But again, Ken, one of the things that we know that with weight loss, there's 4 big things important, and I tell as part of Ken's role as my mentor is for support and planning. It's very important that we have to have support and planning in our regimen. And then the other things, of course, are eating the right things, portion control, and exercise. So those 4 things are the key ingredients of changing a lifestyle. And again, this isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle change. So a couple things that I've really struggled with in the past, a little bit, it was about exercise. You know, I would walk and then maybe miss 2 days. But this last week I was really determined to keep on my exercising, and so I would walk. I'd walk maybe home from work, or I'd walk. My parents are in a nursing home, and from my house to the nursing home is maybe about a half hour's walk. So I'd walk there, visit with them, and then walk home, which was very helpful. And then just last night, I was, I didn't really want to go outside for some reason. It was cold. I felt, oh, do I want to walk today? And then, you know what? I have a treadmill in the basement, so instead of walking outside, I went down and had a treadmill in the basement and went for a half hour. Yeah. So that was good. So that was important there. As far as eating the right things, I've been really eating the right things, trying to really stay away from the carbs. I think last week I may have had 2 rolls, bread rolls there. Though when I was on a speaking engagement though, and I did end up being at Boston Pizza, and I had a bowl of soup and 2 things of the garlic bread with cheese on. I was only going to eat the 1. But you know what? I eat the 2. But you know what? So but that worked. So yeah. So I've really been watching. So what I've done in the past, if you've seen the earlier videos, I've been really writing down what I've ate. Now I think I have that on track. So I stopped keeping record because I'm really eating good things. And then the only other thing that I really noticed, which was a big improvement, is that I used to really eat a lot on the weekends. I had a lot of free time because I'm not at work on the weekends. I'm at home, and I had a lot of free time, and I would eat a lot on the weekends. And it seems like I cut that. I got out of that habit, which was really neat. Because one of the things that is very important, I can truly say, is that I'm never really feeling hungry. Like if I start feeling hungry after maybe 3 hours before I eat something, then I'd have a little something. And I think that's really a key, is that you feed yourself before you get too hungry, and just do that. So I've noticed that. So so the planning, and I just want to talk about this book. Ken gave me a book to read. I'm finished with it. I've given it back. It's on tape.
It's on tape. I got it back.
So the title was the rest of health and 7. What is it? The rest of health Learn the 7 most strategic to optimize your well-being. So anyways, it was good about, talking about the lifestyle and change and the need for change. One character in the book sort of had family diabetes and that. But what it was also a Christian book, a story about that. And I got to be honest, Ken, I thought it was a little bit corny and too simple of a thing, but the lifestyle points were good. And my judge of a book, if it's a really good book, I judge books by, I say it's a really good book if I would read it again. But you know what? Unfortunately, I wouldn't read that. I wouldn't read that again. That's why I gave that back. So yeah, so I think we covered all those things. The support, the diet, the exercise, and the portion control. Ken, you want to say a few things, and then we'll close it up here.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I would mention here is that, and I'm the same way. Bill's problem was on the weekends. My problem, if I'm working at my desk, I'm fine. If I come downstairs and just relax and watch TV, it's like there's something going on that clicks and says, you need to eat, you need to eat, you need to eat. And so we program ourselves to respond to certain stimuli, and that's not a good thing sometimes. And so what you've got to do is you've got to replace that gnawing feeling in you that I need something to eat, even though you're not hungry maybe, you've got to replace that with something. Right. And so I don't watch a lot of TV, and that's one of the reasons that I don't want to fall into that. And so if I'm downstairs and I'm like last night, we came down and I just read for half an hour, and I didn't feel hungry.
And part of the support, Ken sends me emails of articles and things like that. And one of the emails that he sent, was talking about something, and the guy that said, weigh yourself often kind of thing, where we said we don't want. But I gotta admit, I do weigh myself more, often a little bit. Just I have to. I can't go without the suspense, I guess. But the other thing I wanted to comment on is one of the pieces of literature that you sent me that I read was talking about if you have a craving or if you feel like you're gonna wanna eat something, if you can just hold that off, go do something for 15 to 30 minutes, hold that off and do something else. Don't just say wait for that time, because then you're gonna go there. But if you can distract yourself and do something. But the nice part about that article, what I read that was really encouraging for me, it said though, after that 15 or 30 minutes, if you still feel hungry and you want something, then eat it. And that was like icing on the cake for me. No fun. I didn't do icing on the cake. Okay, so we're going to wrap up now, but before we wrap up, give the countdown again, Ken, the recap, and then we'll say goodbye for this week.
Since Bill started, he's lost a total of 14.6 pounds, and he has trimmed off 3 3/4 inches off his waist, and so that's a lot of waste.
No pun intended. Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.